Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. How am I going to do this? Maybe it's going to be simple. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Say it ain't so. The goose. Mama. Alright, so has Senior XenoCloud changed anything? No. Not even this. Uh-huh. Burp. Incredible. Nothing's different. Okay. So, weapons. Weapons. Why is it opening here? W. Meat. So, I might be able to keep this. Um, yeah, it shouldn't be that much bigger. Range vector. I guess plus ping factor. Meat. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I got to, for each part. I'll keep position history. The commands command in bhub is broken. Could you make a paste bin or something of the list of commands? That's difficult for me because the command generates the list on the fly. It's not just a printout. So it's made from like I have a bunch of command definitions everywhere, like scattered throughout the code, and it adds them to a table in the commands module, and then that command scans through the table and prints out all the commands. So I don't actually have a list of commands until the game is running, and then once the game is running, I can't get that list of commands because Roblox sucks at getting stuff off of the server. Maybe hook it up to an HTTP post. So much effort. How far? Okay, so ping. If you move at 20, um, how is this gonna work? Or maybe try to fix it. There's nothing I can do because it's Roblox that's censoring the output. Roblox's piece of garbage censor function. There's no way to fix that without an immense amount of effort. So I'm going to have some sort of history. So I could do it by player, but I could also just do it overall. Alright, so server global time, yikes. So I should probably be snatching ping from the player in this module. So I could just send. Let's look at the client side script, see if it reveals any mysteries of the universe. Lower bounds, upper bounds. So it's just calculating time offset. So yeah, it doesn't really do. So it predicts what the server time is. Yeah, this was the big fix by assuming that the time speed is always 1. Compute the midpoint possibility, and then all right. Ping. Oh shit. This information needs to be available on the server. Client to server minimum, server to client minimum, client to server variation, server to client variation. Which one is relevant? So I should probably have. That's not good though. If the client submits that data, then it's in the client is in control. What up? Where have you been? Compiling stuff and stuff, bro. I made SVT VP9 and SVT AV1 and SVT HEVC and libdavid. Very nice. Does that interesting? This is cold. I'm gonna heat this up. Broccoli. Let me think. So it's calculated on the client. The client is estimating the server. I guess it would be okay, so if I did the client clocks, then the events the server sends would be like wibbly wobbly, but time would flow continuously instead of like jumping around as the server or as the client tries to predict the server. Have you ever been in a military group on Roblox? Me? Or people in the chat? Like, no. I never really joined groups. Hello, QM Comet Dude. Shardmaster. Quaternions Fellow. So, this module that I have here, it receives timestamps from the server when I send network events, and it tries to make a band based on upload time and download time, or like timestamps being exchanged. That a set of possible relations between the client time and the server time. So usually it's like 2 hours or something time zone, but they could also be off by a couple seconds and stuff. So it tries to estimate the offset by having this these upper and lower bounds. You can see it's got like lower bounds and it's got upper bounds. So it's got lower and upper bounds of the minimum and maximum possibility, and then it sort of works out what the maximum relation is and what the minimum relation is, and then draws a line in the middle, and uses that as its estimate between the client and server relation, so that I thought this would make all the clients have very accurate synchronized clocks, but it just it's okay. It works pretty well, but the time jumps around because it changes based on server side estimates. So what I think might be better is if the clients run on the client time always, and that's their thing, and then the server sends client-based timestamps for events and stuff. So it translates the time separately for every single client, and then sends a different number to each client that it thinks represents that client's time stuff. But yeah, I think that would be better because it would look smoother on the client side. The variation would be in the timestamps received rather than the time jumping around. Yeah. That sounds way better. Solution to your problems? Just use a tiny bit of actual time travel to sync up all the server and client side code. Easy. The funny thing about this code is that if it worked correctly, like if I enable this official time speed and I let it assume that the client and server time can run at different speeds, which I had planned to do originally, but it really was really wonky, then it could handle the client suddenly moving at near the speed of light while still connected to the server, or the server suddenly starts moving near the speed of light, and you get relativistic time stuff, but it still is able to translate timestamps, and everything on the client will appear to go in slow motion, or I guess because it tries to make the time run at the server time speed. So I guess that would be a problem if no. So if I did it the other way around, where the server is just sending server-side timestamps, then the timestamps would be compressed or expanded, and you just see events happen quicker rather than that would be a problem for if you assume it's always one-to-one playback on the client. Seems I'm the only one here. Usually there's a couple people. I didn't want to look into my global time module and fundamentally change the way it works. That wasn't my plan. Yeah, but it would probably be way better that way. So if all this logic was server side, and it ran based off client time, that would be way better, I think. That would be a lot of redesigning. And then also on the server, I would have access to all that data. Oh boy. Just for future reference, since my name is a bit cumbersome. Yeah, give me a nickname to call you. QQM Comet. Shardmaster. What sort of music do you like? StarCraft. Where is it? That's a bit loud. I'm gonna go heat up this meat because it tastes better when it's heated up, and I'll also think about how I'm going to get the ping estimation information to the server, because I don't have any of that on the server because I'm estimating it all on the client. Oh, I was hoping to just do this and then it's done, and then what if? Okay. Okay. The client sends a timestamp when they swing, so I could take the difference of that timestamp and the server now timestamp, and that would be the ping estimation. Yes. Okay, I don't need to do any editing. Oh, I didn't want to do any major changes. I just wanted to make a little history thing. The music is still too loud. That's fine. I'm gonna go microwave it a bit. This meat is delicious, but it's better when it's hot.
What if I do this? Oh, the music is still a bit loud. There we go. Oh! Come on. What the hell is on top of it? Control? Okay. Come on. Into the mouth. Very nice. Okay, so my idea was ASMR eating channel. Oh yeah, sorry, the microphone is like on my neck, so sometimes you can hear like swallow noises. So the idea was, in the weapon script, why is it over here? I have the timestamp right here. Okay, and then I can use that versus the server side global time. So I have global time, right? Data.last time? So yummy. Temperature has such a big joint cracking, really? I do that a lot. Can you do your hands like this? I used to be able to do that, but I can't do that anymore. I can do my thumbs like that. So I have the time. Is it? I think it's behind. It's going to be behind the server, so that will tell. Do I do like every single part? I guess I kind of have to. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to do the store. Store the history of the position of each part in a list. Necks and ankles make the biggest pop. I think one time, like back in, oh wow, that's a long time ago. I don't know, like 2010 or something. I was just sitting at the TV, and I went like, it was just like, whew. Oh, the biggest pops. So I'm gonna add a factor on here that's 20 times the ping difference, because that's how far you can move. Can you crack the spot in the front between the ribs? The the what the hell is it called? Sternum or something? Yeah, the sternum. That started cracking a while ago. It freaked me out. I was like, what the hell? And it kind of just goes off sometimes. Never used to happen, but now it does. Okay, so I'm going to grab okay, so I guess I'll do the worst thing is when you have a spot that feels like it should crack, but it won't. True. Alright, I think I'll grab the global time right here. And then I'll compare it with the timestamp. Okay, whatever. And so I want no time travel allowed, so you're not allowed to send you're not allowed to hit people in the future. So if local I guess time diff equals time now minus time. Okay. If time diff is less than, so you're not allowed to be more than 3 seconds of latency. And should I also put greater than 0? You're not allowed to be in the future. How about negative? I mean, 0 should be fine, right? Time diff and it should always be approximately the ping in the past. Okay. Coffee. Oh, I'm so glad I figured out this little time difference. That saves me so much effort. Okay. Local. Think of a word. Range plus ping. Easy zone, I don't know. Leeway, I don't know. Let's look at dictionary for that. Variable names are the worst. Thesaurus, leeway. What's another word for leeway? Elbow room, margin. Margin is probably better. Slack. Ping slack. Ping leeway. Alright, ping leeway equals range plus 20 times time diff. It has to be, yeah, it has to be greater than 0. Do elbow room. Sure, with elbow room. Okay. Permissible lag. Oof, fancy. Sending message on Discord. I don't have Discord open. And also I don't have any Discord notifications on because it's where my BHAP community is, so. Potatoes. You'd like to have a voice call. I guess. Just remember, I'm trying to get this work done. So, really it should be based off of the other player's ping? No. It's the other player's position based off of the attacking player's ping. So I've got all the information here. Okay. Okay, so position history. Position history. Yeah. Equals. History equals. Position history. Part. I don't know. If history, then hello, Quaternians. Hello, Joseph Keith. Okay, so local diff here. And then if there's no history, then do the old method, else. Game kind of sucks now, not gonna lie. Which game? The Area 51 game? Then, I guess I'll just have like timestamps. Okay. Oof. Okay, so I'm also gonna make sure that it's not already in the table. So that should speed up things a little bit, since it'll only do one history check. I guess it'll do history checks for all the parts if they... Yeah, it's fine, because it's contained. Yeah, and it only happens when you swing the weapon, so it's not like it's gonna lag the server. Alright. For index equals, I guess, one number history do. So what does it mean? The timestamps. So I'm probably just gonna have a timestamp in index 1 and a position in index 2, and then I'll find the 2 frames that it's in between and then interpolate. Or if it's at one of the endpoints. Whew. Number history. Okay, so is it flowing forwards or is it flowing backwards? I guess I'll make it increasing. If okay. Okay. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. History. Frame time equals frame 1. If time is less than frame time, then I think I'll use a function so I can return and stuff. I thought this was nice for surf. How could you possibly think that? Surf. I love the game Area 51. I love to kill your aliens. Too bad I didn't get to stay for too long. Love killing all the raiders and making them mad. Well, the idea is to make the game a little bit better so that it's more playable. Hopefully this will do that. Okay, time less than frame time. Then local first frame, I guess, equals history 1. If first frame exists, time is less than first frame timestamp, then return first frame position. Else, we go through the other frames. If the time is less than frame time, then Alright, what's the chat saying? Most important part of any game is Easter eggs. Whomst is Shardmaster? Comet dude. So I have I. It's between I and I minus 1. Yeah. T-diff, frame delta, I guess. Oh, I could base it off of that one. Zero to 1, or not, okay. Last frame time equals history I minus 1. Last frame. Last frame time equals last frame 1. Frame delta, frame delta equals frame time minus last frame time. And then I guess I can return lerp. Last frame position. This frame position time minus last frame time. Divided by frame delta. Yep, and then return history, number history 2, the last frame. Last frame position if it's not between any frames. So now I define lerp, vector 3, there it is, and then we do lerp equals identity vector dot lerp. Alright. You play Surf? Because I play Surf. No idea what Surf is. The only game I play is Minecraft and I play a lot of it. Surf is my most popular game on Roblox. It's a skill-based movement game. It's based off of a bug in the source physics engine that people made into a game, and then I decided I wanted to remake that in Roblox after I had remade it in Gary's mod. Alright, so yes, get history position with history and time. Diff equals. Okay, if there has to be history data. I guess I'll do part position. Part position minus HRP pause. part position equals part position. Wow. Otherwise, part position equals get history position and then I guess I'll pull one of these. I guess I can just put that right into the code here. Yeet. Oh, I could even do it like this. History and yay for short circuiting. Okay, don't even need this variable. That's hilarious. Okay, so now I need to construct this table. So I have a function that reads the table, but I don't have a function that writes the table, so there's no actual table. Where to write it? I could write it in the spawn script, but that would be kind of weird since it's not using the information there. I could write it in this script, but then I need to hook into spawn methods. But I already do have spawn methods, I believe. Reset, yeah, spawn.player died. And then spawn.player spawned. So player spawned, I would add the character into a little table, monitoring table. And then when they die, I guess I would how annoying. All right. Local monitoring parts. And then I just loop through that list? That sounds fine to me. And then character parts equals that. So I have a list of all the parts that the server is monitoring the position of and keeping a 3-second history. And then I have a list of all the characters that have parts in that list, so that when they die, player died, does that include the character? Spawn. Player died. Player spawned, player died. Player died. Player. No. It only includes the player. I guess that's okay. Because the died will always fire before the spawned. So I can do player parts. That's fine. Okay, character, I guess. Do I have a function for is a base part? No. Do I have R search here? No. Okay. I guess I'll have to add those. Let me. Alright, base part. I'll find one easy. Wow. Oh no, not even. No, wow. Ah! Gimme! What the f. These are. Oh my god, go away. There it is. I just wanted to know if it's a base part. There we go. Is a base part. Is equals game dot is done. Okay. And now I want R search. Where's my R search? R search. There it is. You should be reading this? I don't think so. I should be working. Ooh, server, okay. Equals. Okay. And then I can yeet this. Yeet. And this. Yeet, bruh. And then that's there. And now I have R search. So now when player spawns. Okay, I'm gonna search it before. So yeah. Okay. Equals R search. Character is part. And then player parts. I guess I can just whoop, done. Okay. Player parts, player equals parts. Wow, incredible. Alright, previous parts equals this. If previous parts, then we go through the list and remove the data from the part position history. What's it called? Position history. So I can put that here. Position history. Then for I equals 1, number previous parts, do position history previous parts I equals nil. So I've cleared the position history of the previous parts, and now I was gonna do that when they die. I'll do that when they die. Okay. Yeah. Yeet. And then just like that. And then in the main loop, which doesn't exist, we gotta make a main loop or something that acts like it. Get service, run service, stepped, since this is the server side. Why is that lowercase? Connect, functione. Write down the global time, and then does it matter what the player is? I don't think it does. Part Parts in player parts. Do run through the list and then check every single part. Okay. You switched accounts. Just be like me and don't go outside in the first place so you don't deal with the street. Alright, now I have to decide, do I want to use table.remove? Huh! I could make it so that it only tracks the torso part. My user is I play surf. I've seen you in game before. Have a good night, coding. Okay. Surfer.
Filthy surfer! Real men play B-hop!
So I remove from the start and I add to the end. Simple. Part.position. While if history, then while history 1 less is less than time remove, do remove history 1. Frame. I could also just not. All right. Else this equals that. Incredible. Yeah, it starts from 2. Okay. Okay. Is that it? Is that all the code I need to write? So it's tracking the part position. Okay, go away. We value your privacy. Shut up. Deep Space 69. It's very funny. Oh, it's the Mondo Media, the Happy True Fans people, I think. Yeah, Mondo, there it is. All right. Will this work? No way, am I done? Was this gonna work? No, it just needs to remove and next. Remove equals table.remove. Three seconds is a long time. Okay, well. What the hell? Can you hit yourself now? That would suck. Let's see. Weapons. Boom. In-freaking-credible, dude. What happens? Whoop. Publish that. Area 51. Okay, so I wanted to see if I can hit myself. Stop hitting yourself. Ooh! What? Why does it do that? That sucks. Alright. Whack, whack, whack. No, I don't hit myself. That's good. Disgusting sound. Did I make a swallowing sound or something? Oh man, he removed that turret. That was such a good turret. And I guess it kind of sucked. Bruh. Alright. So I can't hit myself. That's good. But can I hit other people? That's basically the question. I seem once again to be the last one here. Many times a man has claimed to be the only one in my stream, only for him to realize he's wrong a moment later. YouTube doesn't report the number of viewers very accurately, but I think it's all built for high volume. So it's built with eventual sort of eventual coherence in mind, where like it has a ton of different servers that are tracking view counts and everything, and the view count you see isn't always necessarily accurate at that moment, but eventually all the views will be counted, and eventually, and it won't miss any and it won't add any extra, but eventually it'll all be. It jumped from 1 watching to 2 watching now. Networking is crazy, man. It'd be nice if someone could join the game. I guess I could publish this to the main thing. I'm not gonna do that. Area 51 test place. If you could join the game, do you have a Roblox account? I want to test to see if you're chasing after me and you swing the crowbar. When it looks like you hit on your screen, does it hit on the server side? Because it used to be when it looks like you're hitting on your screen, on the server, the person is actually farther ahead of you than they look on your client, so it wouldn't actually hit. But now I made it so that it uses the position history, so it should hit. If I had a Roblox account, I would join. I don't, however. If you want to, you can make one. It's free. Sorry, but the name Quaternions is taken. My computer's a potato. I can't have anything new on it. Can't have anything new? Roblox runs on any potato. Like, it runs on phones, so. No one's available to test the update! Alright, what else is there to add? Okay. Big list of things to improve. Rework melee. Limited ammo crates. That'll do later. Shields should be able to picked up. I don't want to do that. Turrets cost ammo. What? That's pretty wacky. Guards should spawn noticeably slower. I don't know about that. Slow UFO movements. I did that. Correct the camera to face people correctly upon spawning. Let's try that. Spawn. Alright, so he wants me to face the camera this way. Why is the camera like this? Why, Roblox? Why? Alright, what if I open all the doors? Open. Spawn. It faces you the right way. Close. Not gonna make it. Open! Alright, bruh. I died! This is no normal potato. What's your processor? I can put together a PC parts list if you want to upgrade. What is that? Oh! So when I open all the doors, it adds a bunch of time to the timer. Well, that was an unintended side effect. Oh, my man. I want you to hit me. Actually, I have a new computer that I've been putting together, just waiting on the hard drive to arrive. Do you have an SSD? That's like an essential part of a modern computer. The computing experience is much too slow without a... Alright, so now he runs away and I try to hit him and we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was way better. The specs are several times better than my current machine. I'll upgrade to a better SSD soon. Oh, you should see my computer specs. I'm gonna find the unanchored part and anchor it. Okay, so I guess it's here? Or is it here? This part anchored, hahaha. Part anchored, lol, okay. Now, come on Roblox, stop doing that. Publish to Roblox as, right, it's a group place. Storm Area 51. Thank you, Kanye, very cool. I recommend, if you have a motherboard with an M.2 slot, I recommend Samsung 970 Evo Plus, I think it is. You can get one for like $100 or $50. That's like 250 or 500 gigs, and they're, or is it 128 and 250? But they're so fast and so cheap. Very, very good. My current computer has a clock speed of 1.7 gigahertz and is an old i3. New one is definitely better. Cool. Maybe I'll do rework the turrets as well. Tiny problem with the suggestion. I mean, it might be that nice land here. Yes. Oh, interesting. I didn't know you made a huh. What happened if you jump over the wall? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, did he make this wall taller? Apparently not. Okay. Okay. So there's just a little area here. Okay. Is that slanted? No. Bruh. Can't make it up there. I think it's a normal hitbox, so you're not allowed. The entire new computer and its parts cost less than 200, and it was a massive strain on the family budget. We're flat broke. Huh. This car can't drive. I make about $400 a month from my surf game, and that's about it. So it's not enough to move out of my parents' basement. Wow, I can't believe I did this. I thought it would take longer and be more code than like this. Removes the old positions and adds in a new one, and then creates it if it doesn't exist. And then when the player dies, it removes all the position history data. And then when the player spawns, it adds all the parts. So easy. So easy. Yeah, typing your family's finances. Private information. I always feel so bad leaving. All right, I'm going to work on making the turrets better. Because I think that they are what's lagging the server. Turrets. Boom. Okay. So instead of iterating through every turret and every target, player positions. So it's doing ray tracing when it's in the view zone. I guess I should also take the length of this vector, turret range or something. So yaw pitch, reload time, setup turret, smart turret. Gun type. There it is. So do I have damage stuff there? I do. gun reload time, gun damage. Um, you know what this game needs? A gigantic super laser. We actually had an idea like that. We were gonna have a giant room where you know how there's flamethrowers, or I guess you might not know how there's flamethrowers, but there's flamethrower bunkers. We were gonna have a giant laser in a big giant room, and the people would start at the back of the room and would have to walk all the way to the front of the room without the giant laser frying them. But alas, September 20th rolled around and we weren't able to include all the ideas we wanted by then. I mean, I guess we could still add it later if the game sort of takes off. All right, so gun range. Range. So for the regular turret, is it type number 1? Basic turret. Yep. Oh, I don't want to. Okay. So he said like 130. Oh, seems kind of short for me. So let's go under the pyramid. So I guess I'll take a look here. So 130 is like that. And then if I go over here, 130 is probably like that. All right. Okay. Okay, if you say so. And then maybe the smart turrets can have a range of 250. And then I can have a humanoid. Oh, bro, I don't want to make a humanoid. If it breaks the turret on its own, that's great, I guess. Invite me to the dev team so we can triple the current upgrade speed. We wanted to make this game so that we can make profit, and so it's just split between us two. It went way better than I thought, but it didn't make any profit. Probably because we barely sold anything, or didn't have anything to sell really. So gun range, where's the damage and stuff? Gun damage, okay. So, basic range, I guess. Gun range 1, okay. If base dot magnitude is less than basic range. All right, so hopefully that'll make the calculations a bit smoother. I'm jesting. Okay. Peepaws. People. Hee-haw. Wee-wo. Okay, so there's that. And then I guess I'll also have Mr. Smart Turret Range. Not really. Smart Range. Gun range 2. Target pause. Alright, so I'll only do the ray tracing if the target pause is within range. Alright. If target pause minus swivel position dot magnitude less than smart range, then we do the, so it still does the zeros, but that's quadratic solve. It's easy. And then vector, these are easy. I think it's the ray tracing that takes the biggest toll. So I'll make it check the range, and then that should be much faster. It's still per turret per player, but it's only doing like little math tidbits. P pause, R pause. I could take that and do that instead, but then it wouldn't. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It'll work. Okay, turrets. What? Why? Why didn't that edit? Shouldn't it? Oh, is it not team create? Oh. Okay, I guess I'll test the turrets. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Not sure why sometimes it converts to emojis and other times it doesn't, even when they're typed identically. I think it's the spacing and characters around the... Alright, any server-side errors? No. I'm checking to see if the turrets will shoot at me correctly. All right, shoot! Shoot at me! Okay, now we get to see the range. Uh-oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I was right, and it should probably be like longer. So easy, I'll edit that. Turret range, 150. Try that. Server storage turrets. Yeah, yeet. Publish and shut down Z places and rejoin. I'm gonna head to get bed in a couple minutes. Just past 6 a.m. now, and my problematic eye is hurting more. Wonderful. Join error. Good night. Sup quad. Sup water texture. Literally Minecraft. Literally. Please join. Roblox, why aren't you working? Okay, what did I change? I changed the range by a little bit. Let's open the doors. So the turret can see me, or the turret doesn't calculate me because I'm not near enough. It should be like right here. All right, so there it is. Oops. Should it be farther? That's probably fine. See you around. Good night. I think I'll publish that to the main place. I think I'll change the smart turret calculations to use this one anyways. I can just calculate this with these guys once. Okay, and then if our pause 2 less than smart range 2, then we start with, then we do all the calculations. So I think that will be better. Slightly. Yeah, because it doesn't do all this stuff as well. There's no need. It's fine. Stop being crazy. Okay. So I can also put this stuff inside here, I think. Yep. Oh, our pause needs to be up here. Beepos. Arvel. Yep. Okay. Let's make that change. Publish that. Test it. I guess I'm gonna have to go through and test the smart turrets. Any errors? Nope. Wow, he's still on. Ow, is it because I'm not clicked on the window? Let me test that. Yeah, okay. Whew. Bruh. It's still there. All right. Bye-bye. All right, now what I really want to test is the smart turrets. See if their code breaks. Open all the doors. Oh. All right, smart turrets. Oh, there we go. So they work. Okay, very cool. We'll see how that goes. What he thinks about that. I'm going to publish that to the main place. Publish, group places, Storm Area 51. Very cool. So now it should lag less with a bunch of players. I think the turrets were what was causing it because it was doing a bunch of ray tracing to every single player all the time. So now it only tries to calculate if the player's in range, and then it does ray tracing if it thinks the player's in range. So that's a huge reduced load. Okay. Well. Wow, I was productive. Huge surprise. Shadowplay gang. Spawn waves for raiders. Glass and bunker break slower. We can do that pretty easy. Turn off team killing. No. Sound. Yeah. That's good. Well, that was easy. How long have I been streaming? 108 minutes? That didn't take long. Ooh! The code. What? Okay, it's fine. All right. Huh. Very nice, very nice. I think I'll stop streaming because that's what I wanted to get done today. I guess after that, it's all easy stuff after this. Like these were the things that I thought would be hard. Or I guess the melee reference frame was what I thought would be hard. But there you go, have it. Very nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to redo the global time thing for B-Hop. Whew. A lot of fun changes. Gosh, why am I still streaming? Bye! Thanks for tuning in.